Hello, hello. Happy Monday. I am excited to recharge and stretch with you guys. We'll give everybody a couple seconds to jump in. We're going to begin standing, so if you're not already, please meet me standing. And we'll just begin standing with feet about shoulder width apart. Knees are slightly bent, and we'll just roll our shoulders back. And then roll them forward. One arm at a time, backwards arm circles, kind of like you're swimming through water. Really getting that hand up, trying to get the arm as close to the ear as you can. And relax, shake your arms out, just to let any tension go. And give ourselves a big hug, cross your right arm over, and then you can kind of take your fingertips and walk them back for a nice stretch. Switch. And release. Take your right ear to your right shoulder. Take your left ear to your left shoulder. Draw some half circles with your head. Rolling back and forth from ear to ear. And then bear with me, this is going to feel a little silly, but still with our feet about shoulder width apart, you're just going to find some momentum and let your arms swing side to side. Let them hit into your body, don't control it at all. You can find a little bend as your hands connect with your body. And just keep swinging. Keep going. Notice how the arms feel, notice how the body feels. And then relax, close your eyes, let your arms be by your side. And just notice how you feel. Keep your eyes closed, bring your chin down to your chest. And as you open your eyes, bring your head back up, take your arms all the way up, meet them overhead, and reach it over to the side. And to the other side. And over to the left. Coming back to center, lifting up, bending back. Slowly coming back up, and we will swan dive forward. Just ragdoll the upper body. Just let it hang, maybe come side to side. And then bend your knees generously. See if you can maybe your hands come to the ground. Slowly roll it all the way up. Head comes up. Last, we roll our shoulders back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Ragdoll that upper body. Let it hang. Staying in your forward fold. Letting the upper body be heavy. We're going to bend our knees slightly, take our right hand down to the ground, bend them as much as you need to get that hand or the fingertips down, and we'll open up the left hand to the sky. Looking up at your hand, maybe you can have a flat hand on the ground, maybe you've got fingertips, whatever works for you. And we'll switch over to the other side. Back down, slowly coming up one more time. And then bringing the hands together behind you. We're going to take our right wrist, our right hand, grab our left wrist, and pull that arm down so that we can do our neck stretch. So right ear to right shoulder, just gently guiding that left hand down. And come back to the center, switch, grabbing the right wrist with the left hand, pulling it down, and left ear goes to left shoulder. Coming back to center, just take your head and look up. Feel the stretch in the throat and the neck. And come back to center. Take the arms straight out in front, make fists, and draw 3 circles out. And 3 circles in. Extending the fingers, closing them in. 2 more. And 1. Take that right arm and cross it over your chest. Slowly switch. And bring that arm up over your head. Tricep stretch, so try to walk those fingers down your back. And switch. Slowly break apart. Take opposite elbows. And just roll your shoulders open. Open them back. We're going to stay here. Bend our knees, push our hips back, and fold forward, keeping our hands behind us. Slowly coming back up. We'll switch the hand that's on top. Grabbing it the other way. Feels a little funky, unnatural. Bend the knees, push the hips back, fold forward. Maybe shake the head yes and no. Slowly making your way back up. Break apart. Take the hands together if you can and do the same thing. Pushing down and back. And if you want to fold forward one more time, you're welcome to. You do the same thing, bend the knees, push the hips back. Allowing the hands just to naturally come toward the ground. And slowly come on back up. We'll break our hands apart. We're going to interlace them behind our hamstrings. So reach down, grab if you can really grab on. You're going to use that for some traction as you pull around the spine. You should feel that stretch all the way down your back. So push against whatever you have here, push against your hamstrings. And then slowly release. Take it nice and wide with a flat back. And then twist it open, looking up at the ceiling over that shoulder. Pushing those knees apart. And come back to center and switch, dropping that shoulder down, looking up. And one more time on each side, dropping shoulder down. Keeping space between the knees. And switch. Here we'll flatten out the back, push the hips back away from you, and send the arms straight out forward. Keep a nice long, tall spine, and on an exhale, fold down to the ground. You can widen your feet as much as you need. Maybe your hands come down to touch the ground. Just let your upper body hang. And breathe. Slowly heel toe your feet together. Folding forward one last time. And bend the knees generously, roll it up. And we'll stretch the tops of our feet. So take your toes and tuck them under. And then just give yourself some gentle pressure, pushing forward and down. You should feel that stretch all along the front of your leg and the top of your foot. Switch. One more time. And switch. I love this one. I do it like standing in line at the grocery store all the time. It feels so good. All right. Awesome. Okay, make your way gracefully to the ground, carpet, mat, blanket, whatever you have nearby. We're going to continue our stretch now from the ground. Coming to a seated cross-legged position. So cross whichever leg is comfortable. Don't worry, we're going to get to both. Take your arms up. Exhale to fold forward, walking hands out as far as they will go. Walking it back in, switching the leg that's on top. That's a little funky. Same thing, big inhale to bring the arms up, and an exhale folds you forward. And come on up. Take your hands on the sides of your hips, fingertips face forward, and then walk your hips pretty far forward. We're going to come into a reverse tabletop position. I'll show you from a side view. You want to make sure that your knees end up stacked over your heels and your shoulders are over your wrists. So we want to make this nice tabletop position. Figure out where that alignment is for you. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Take a big inhale and lift the hips up. You should feel this. Maybe you start to tremble a little bit and shake in your core, but you should feel your shoulders start to stretch out, your back. Couple more seconds. And come on forward. Give your wrists a good shake. Cross your left leg over your right for a glute stretch. Seated. Check in, notice if you're rounding, open everything up. Keep that good posture. And back one more time for our tabletop, then we'll do our other side. Fingers forward. Big inhale brings the hips up. You drop the head back if that feels good. And slowly release. Cross the right leg over. Walk it in. Shoulders back. And release. Place both feet down and drop your knees to the right. Trying to get the heel and the knee to connect. We're going to twist to the left. And then we'll twist to the right and almost fold over our legs. You might be able to make it all the way to the ground. Maybe not. But you're trying to walk back in the direction of where your right knee is pointing. Slowly, slowly, slowly come out of that one. Come back through center to the other side. Connect the knee and the heel. And we'll twist first to the right, staying nice and tall and upright. And then we'll twist the other way and fold over. Slowly make your way back out. Bring the soles of the feet together for a butterfly. If you've been stretching with me for a while, you know that you can use your elbows to push your knees down if they're not naturally going there. Sitting up nice and tall, deep breath in. If you're a screaming child, exhale, fold forward. Slowly make your way back up. Extend the legs in a mini straddle. I'm so sorry, you guys. Sometimes quarantine is hard, right? Sit up nice and tall, and on an exhale, walk it forward. Walk it up. Come through into a comfortable seat that you can stretch out your wrists. Maybe that's kneeling, whatever works for you. Fingertips towards you and lean back. Getting closer. Switch. And side to side, gentle rock left and right. And then I want you guys to take your hands down and stretch your fingers. So let the fingers stay on the mat and lift the palm up off the mat. And you'll feel maybe rocking side to side will feel good. Get that pinky finger, just open it all up. And switch. Take that palm up, rock it left and right, stretch out all those fingers. We take our hands for granted, my friends. And then while we're here, plant both hands down, tuck your toes under, peel the hips up, keeping the knees bent for now, and sit it back, getting that chest to the thighs. Slowly make your way all the way up, settling out the feet. Hips are high now. And then we will come through into pigeon. So take your left foot or your left knee and drive it into your chest, placing that foot down on an angle. And then you can slide your right leg back and notice that stretch in the hip flexor and the left. So we're sitting upright, our toes pointed, trying to take our hips and square them down. And then take a big breath in, and on an exhale, you're just gonna let it go. Let your body fold forward as much as it will. Lay down over that left leg. Breathe. Just relax. If you're fighting the stretch, just take notice of that. See where you can breathe a little deeper. Release the tension. And then take your hands on either side. Tuck your toes on your right foot under. And push it up and kick that leg out. Shake it out. Place it down and draw your right knee into your chest now. Same position. Taking that left leg and scooting it back. Taking your hips and squaring them to the center. Sitting up nice and tall first. Feeling that stretch in the hip flexor. Big breath in and exhale, let it go, fall forward, relax. Slowly make your way up, plant the hands on either side, tuck the left toes under, take the right foot up and shake it out. Place both feet down, drop both knees down, and walk your hands forward, keeping your hips over your knees to come into a puppy pose. So this is a chest opener, heart opener. We're trying to drop our chest down to the ground. Good, deep stretch. And release, coming through onto the elbows. Making sure your shoulder is stacked right over your elbow. And stretching it out. If you want, you can replace your elbows with your hands. Same position. Press it up. And then take your hips back for child's pose. Put your knees together today, your feet together, and sit your hips back. Bring your arms outstretched in front of you at first. Then slowly walk one arm around and the other arm around and release. Let your head hang heavy on the ground. Slowly make your way up to a seated position. We're going to come back to our regular seats, so bring your feet through, extending the feet straight out. And then slowly walk it down forward. Keep your feet flexed up for now. Take this time to just notice your breathing. See if maybe every exhale can stretch a little bit further. Slowly make your way back up. Point your toes down to the ground. We'll do that one more time. Folding forward. Make your way back up. Coming into a cross-legged seat or whatever seat is comfy for you. We're just going to finish with a couple deep breaths. So I want you guys to take your eyes and just close them down. Take your right hand and place it on your belly. And on every inhale, I want you to feel it expand. And every exhale, go back. Not necessarily forcing the deep breath, but just noticing it. Letting the muscles of the face relax and soften. Shoulders, feeling yourself supported by the ground beneath you. Continuing to take deep breaths in, fully expanding the belly, and complete exhales, getting all the air out. And all together, we'll take 3 of the biggest breaths all day. Deep, deep inhale in. And big exhale out the nose or mouth. Again, big inhale in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for a second. And exhale, release it all out. Let it all go. Last inhale, fill that belly up. Keep breathing in until you feel like you really can't anymore. And last exhale, let it go. You can slowly flutter your eyes open. Thank you guys so much for stretching and recharging with me. I hope that the rest of your day is fabulous. You get outside to enjoy this beautiful weather. And thanks for joining. I hope you have an awesome day.